In a peaceful little village surrounded by green fields and chirping birds, lived an old woman named Grandma Kamala. She was poor, lived alone in a tiny mud house, and owned only a small vegetable garden. Every morning before sunrise, she watered her plants, smiled at everyone she met, and thanked God for another beautiful day. Although she had very little, her heart was filled with kindness. Whenever someone in the village needed help, Grandma Kamala was always there. She shared vegetables with hungry families, stitched torn clothes for children, cared for injured birds, and comforted lonely neighbors. Everyone loved her, but because she was old and poor, few people ever asked if she needed help herself. Still, she never complained. She always said, "A kind heart is richer than a house full of gold." One year, the village celebrated a grand harvest festival. Families decorated their homes, children laughed, and delicious food filled every street. Grandma Kamala quietly watched from her little window. No one invited her to celebrate. She smiled gently, cooked one simple meal, and prayed for everyone's happiness. Though her heart felt lonely, she wished joy for others. Late that evening, dark clouds covered the sky. A fierce storm arrived with heavy rain and strong winds. Suddenly, little Raju, a curious village boy, became lost while searching for his family's cow. The frightened child wandered through the forest, crying for help. Hearing the child's cries through the storm, Grandma Kamala grabbed an old lantern and walked into the rain. Despite her age and weak legs, she searched every corner of the forest. After a long search, she finally found Raju shivering beneath a large tree. She wrapped him in her warm shawl, held his hand tightly, and slowly guided him back to the village. Grandma said, "Don't worry, I am with you. I will safely take you home to your parents." When the villagers saw Grandma Kamala returning safely with Raju, everyone was amazed. The boy's parents hugged their son with tears in their eyes. They realized the old woman they had often forgotten had risked her own life to save a child. The entire village felt ashamed. The next morning, villagers gathered outside Grandma Kamala's tiny house. Some repaired her broken roof. Others painted her home, planted flowers, brought warm blankets, food, and medicine. Children visited her every evening to hear her wonderful stories. Her lonely house soon became the happiest place in the village. One evening, Grandma Kamala smiled warmly and told the children, "Kindness never asks for a reward. But one day, kindness always finds its way back home." The children promised never to forget the elderly and always help those in need. From that day onward, the village became known not for its wealth, but for its compassion.